These are our favorite small business stories. From 2018, at 5 a.m., the line was already out the door at this California donut shop.
I like these as well.
Customers bought as much as they could.
I got 8 dozen donut holes.
All for one reason.
How is your wife doing?
Getting better.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Folks bought all the donuts so the owner could close up shop early and go home to take care of his wife, who was recovering from a brain aneurysm. John Chen and his wife Stella had run the business for 30 years, so the close-knit community rallied behind them.
I could have gone somewhere else today, but I chose to come here to help him.
Seeing everyone this morning and being able to help out is like honestly seeing a little piece of heaven.
Hours later, the entire stock was sold out, and this hardworking man headed home to be with his family. The secret to Collette Devitto's cookie recipe is love.
Always be in love.
The 26-year-old from Boston has Down syndrome. In 2016, when she couldn't land a job in the baking industry, she started her own cookie business.
I think that all of that rejection for her made her say, I'll show them.
Money, honey.
At first, only one grocery store stocked her baked goods. After a story on the local news channel, she had thousands of orders to fill. Collette said nothing would stop her from achieving her dreams, and hoped others with disabilities would be inspired.
They can do it. It's good and it's dark.
In 2018, Meghan Markle helped one small clothing company's business explode.
Suddenly, the world is watching them and paying attention to their skills, so it's good.
The owner of the denim jean company maker Hyatt was floored when he found out that Meghan Markle wore a pair of his company's pants during a public event with Prince Harry.
Meghan wearing our jeans has given everybody huge confidence that actually we can achieve the dream. Suddenly, it's very achievable.
In 2023, a pizza place in Silicon Valley conducted an experiment of sorts, not with crazy toppings, but with its business model.
We're a worker co-op, which means all the members and owners of the business work in the business.
Kirk Vartan started Slice of New York, and 6 years ago he started selling the company to his employees as a leveraged buyout, meaning they took out a loan. They formed a board and paid it back with their pizza profits.
This model works. It works from a customer service level, in terms of employee retention.
Co-op board chair Colin Webster told CBS News.
There's a stigma against people that work in the service industry. Like when I tell people, I'm like, no, I own a business and I make more money than some of my friends who went to college.
The proof is in the pizza.
Good afternoon, Lip Bar, Noel speaking.
In 2020, Noel Santos opened the Bronx only bookstore.
The Lit Bar is the only bookstore in the Bronx, a community of over 1.5 million people, and our mission is to give the community additional access to literature and create intellectual visibility in the Bronx. We will expand horizons beyond pages and pick up where curriculums fail to engage us. Reading is my source of education, is my source of entertainment, and I just want to give that gift back to everybody else in the community. It's a travesty that not everybody has the same access to books the way I had. The emotional response has been incredibly touching and heartwarming, just seeing people react to the space, seeing the youth respond to seeing themselves represented in their books, and this just being a cool place to hang out. Everyone is really grateful, and I'm glad to have been the vessel to make this happen.
In 2022, Maine firefighter Joe Almand's life changed forever after suffering severe trauma. It led him to living out his lifelong dream. He was called in to help locate a missing drone along the Kennebec River.
So I went out and started looking and listening and thinking, okay, what kind of equipment am I going to need to rappel down, to kind of figure out what to do. And I had turned, and after that I remember nothing. It's just a sheer cliff. I had fallen down 25 feet, broke both my wrists, ribs, punctured a lung, broke a bone in my face.
His injuries were severe enough that he had to change careers.
I wasn't going to go back to being a firefighter anymore. That I had to kind of find a new profession. Talking to my wife, and I was like, well shoot, I have this idea of a coffee shop.
He's kind of had a dream. He loves to cook. He would cook at the firehouse, always cooking something and sharing it with us all.
I kind of put in all the skills that I had had over the years and the knowledge that I had to build out what we have now.
Joe's Flatiron Cafe is open 6 to 4, 6 days a week in downtown Skowhegan.
But Joe is a great example of just being grateful and thankful for the little things and looking for the positive out of it and moving forward and trying to make something better of it.
For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Andrea Swindall.